Hello children, we discussed simple sentences in our last class. Today we are going to discuss about compound sentences. Before going to discuss about the compound sentences, let us know more about main clauses and subordinate clauses. Let us know more about main clauses. Main clauses is also known as independent clauses. What is main clauses or what is main clause? The clause that stands by itself is known as main clause, or the clause that is not dependent to other clause is also known as main clause or independent clause or principal clause. Take an example. When I was a child, I would play cricket. In these sentences, there are two clauses. One is when I was a child, another is I would play cricket. I would play cricket is a clause that stands by itself. That is why it is a main clause or it is an independent clause. But when I was a child, it is not a main clause because this clause depends upon I would play cricket. That's why it is not a main clause. It is a subordinate clause. Let us discuss about subordinate clauses or dependent clauses. The clause that is dependent or subordinate to a main clause is known as subordinate clause or dependent clause. Number 2. The clause that does not stand by itself is known as also subordinate clause or dependent clause. Take an example. Although my father is poor, he is honest. In this sentence, there are two clauses. Although my father is poor is a clause and he is honest is another clause. Here, although my father is poor, this clause depends upon he is honest or main clause. That is why although my father is poor, he is a subordinate clause or dependent clause. Let us discuss about compound sentence. The sentence which consist of two or more independent clauses joined by a coordinating conjunction or coordinator is called a compound sentence. Let's take an example. My brother is a farmer and a cricketer. Here is an example of a compound sentence. We will discuss more about coordinating conjunction. Here is a list of coordinating conjunctions. And, but, still, or else, otherwise, so, for, nevertheless, besides, not only but also, either or, neither nor, both and, etc. Not only but also, either or, neither nor, both and are also known as correlative conjunctions. Let us discuss how the conjunctions are used. Yet, still, nevertheless, besides are used for contrast, whereas or else and otherwise are used for result. See, so, for, therefore are used for reason. Then or, either or are used for choice, and neither nor is used for negative statements. In this manner, the coordinating conjunctions are used. Children, we will join the pair with a coordinating conjunction. Number 1. He is rich, he is not happy. A person should be happy if he is rich, but he is not happy. That's why this part is a contrast. So what conjunction will be used here? Yes, here we can use the conjunction yet or besides. He is rich, yet he is not happy. Instead of it, we may use nevertheless, besides, still, because it is a contrast. Very good. Number 2. Ravindra Jadeja is a bowler. He is a batsman. And you see, the complements are dissimilar. When the complements are dissimilar, we may use and, or not only but also, or both and we may join. Ravindra Jadeja is a bowler and a batsman. Instead of and, we may use both an and or not only but also. Rabindra Jadeja is not only a bowler but also a batsman. Or Rabindra Jadeja is both a bowler and a batsman. Number 3. Read well, you will fail. You see, here is a what? Here is a result. What conjunction might be used for result? Very good. Or else, or read well, or else you will fail. Here, instead of or else, otherwise may be used. Read well, otherwise you will fail. And you should put a comma before other or else, otherwise, yet. Then, number 4. I did not attend the party. I was ill. You see, here is a reason. And what conjunctions are used for reason? We have already discussed the conjunctions such as for, so, therefore are used. Let's join the sentence. I did not attend the party for I was ill. Instead of for, we may use so or therefore as well. Number 5. He does not speak English, he does not speak Telugu. There are two negative statements. For negative statements, what conjunctions are used? Very good. The conjunction is neither nor. He speaks neither English nor Telugu. Let us practice some more questions. Join the pair with a coordinating conjunction. A. Manoj Das is a novelist, R.K. Narayan is a novelist. Yes, not only but also. Not only Manoj Das but also R.K. Narayan is a novelist. We may combine the pair of sentences using both and. Both Manoj Das and R.K. Narayan are novelist. Here the subject of the sentence will be plural. So R is used. Number B. He did not drink tea, he did not drink coffee. Combine the sentences using a coordinating conjunction. Yes, neither nor. He drank neither tea nor coffee. C. The sun is shining brightly, the birds are twittering. Combine them. Very good. But the sun is shining brightly, but the birds are twittering. D. Work hard, you will not secure good marks. Combine them. Very good. Otherwise, work hard, otherwise you will not secure good marks. E. I am hungry. I am going to eat something. Combine them. Very good. I am hungry for I am going to eat something. Because it is a reason. Instead of for, we may use so or therefore. Today, we discussed about the compound sentences. In our next class, we will be discussing about complex sentences. Thank you. Bye bye.